What the Hey, hi, what's up? It's Jada here. Welcome if you're new. Hi. And if you're not new, girl, what's up? I'm finally back on here. Do you know how crazy it is to not post on your YouTube channel for 2 months? I know, I'm a terrible YouTuber. But real life though, real life has been lifing. Quite honestly, I almost forgot to make this intro because I was thinking I'll just make a cold open. I even changed the light and then I remembered, oh shit, I haven't done an intro, and then I had to change it back. Today, we're gonna be talking about Typhoon Family. If you haven't seen this K-drama, oh yeah, it's not like I'm gonna give any spoilers about the ending or whatever, but I'm gonna talk, the sun is gonna be. But I'm going to talk about the drama and give specifics. And if you don't like specifics, you might as well stop this right now and go watch it and then come back and then we can talk about it, because my specifics are also very, very, very specific. So if you don't like spoilers, please pause, go watch, come back. I'm gonna be here. Don't fret, I'm gonna be here. So yeah, Typhoon Family is a show starring Ijuno, Kimina. Where's my book? This is not even half the main characters, because I consider everyone in that show to be a main character, because everyone gets their little story time. So you kind of know who everyone is at some point in this show. And I mean, you kind of know who everyone is. What else was I going to say? I'm just excited. I'm just very excited. Can you tell? All right, let's get into this video. So Typhoon Family, if you start off the show, you have to be a little bit patient. It's not slow or anything. It's just you need to actually sit down and be ready for the show. The show revolves around a guy whose dad died, leaving a company. In a lot of cultures, it's customary for the first child or like the first son or the son to take up the business his dad started or set up. But Kang Tae-pong is not about that. He is about flowers. He loves flowers. He loves to live a cool lifestyle. He's a really cool dude. He's played by Lee Jun-ho from King the Land.
내가 지켜줄게.
The contrast blew my mind, going from playing CEO, boss man, to playing CEO, but for a struggling company in a recession in 1997. Typhoon Family does a good job of showing you the individual struggles of multiple people throughout the drama. And I can't say there are main characters per se, besides the protagonists, Lee Jun-ho and Kim Mina, who goes by Omi-son in the show. I also cannot say they're the only main characters, because everyone that sort of played a role in the drama has you are introduced to their own personal struggles. Even people that don't show up on screen as often as you would imagine they would show up on screen, you still enter their storyline and you still feel what they feel. The story is based in 1997 during the sun just went away. During a recession, I believe it's the IMF crisis. It was an economic down spiral that affected most of Southeast Asia and East Asia. So you can imagine people were losing their homes, their jobs, their businesses. And this story is basically squat in the middle of that whole situation. And so Kang Tae-pong loses his dad because years and years of growing a company, going with the headache and everything that comes with being the CEO of a company, his health fails. And unfortunately, Kang Tae-pong wasn't there for his death because he got distracted by Pyo Hyun-jun, the son of the rival company, of Typhoon Company's rival, the son of that company's CEO.
다 같이 마지막으로 인사 한번 하자고 불렀어. 왜 삐삐한 거 새끼야?
이 양반 저렇게 되는 줄은 모르니까.
I hate the guy, by the way. So he gets distracted and he misses his dad's death. So he has guilt. Right? He's trying to fill his dad's obviously huge ass fucking shoes. It's not easy. And also added on top of that is the recession. So things are not going the way it would go if it was just a regular schmegula Tuesday. Because of the recession, and obviously nobody wants to go without salary, people leave the company, leaving about, I think, 5 employees. One thing I should let you know is you can't exactly blame any one of them for the choices that they made, because again, we're in a recession. Everyone is trying to survive. So the further into the show that I got, the more I realized the only villain here was from the rival company, quite honestly. And made me realize that in this life, your number one prayer would probably, aside being alive, would be, God, let me not meet people who just hate me so much they want to put my life and my endeavors at risk. Because imagine being so obsessed with someone that you are ready to risk everything that person is working for, almost killing a person just because you don't fucks with them. And the reason you don't fucks with them is because you're jealous. Kang Tae-pong loses the house, his dad's house. Him and his mom, they move into Omi-son's family. Omi-son is the bookkeeper of the Typhoon Company, was the bookkeeper of the Typhoon Company, and is the only one that stayed behind when CEO Kang, she just loved, the job and her boss so much, right? She's one of those characters that endure a lot for the good of other people. In her household, she's the oldest daughter and has sacrificed as much as her education for her younger sister to go to school and kind of make something out of her life. But thanks to the recession, a lot of things haven't gone as planned, but she's still sacrificing to the point where she houses her CEO's son because she feels like he's got potential and she can kind of show him the books. Obviously, this turns into an office romance, even though it doesn't start off as an office romance. But kudos to the makers of this drama. The writing does not allow the office drama to overshadow everything else going on in the main plot of the show. So that's 10 out of 10 for me already. Kang Tae-pong moves into Omi-son's family home. Obviously, it's a drastic shift. They used to live in a very nice, affluent neighborhood, and now they're living in something you would consider the lower middle class area of, were they in Seoul or Busan? I don't remember.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
Kang Tae-pong is still trying to nail deals that would sort of give the company money and increase the profitability of the company, but he keeps hitting brick walls. The jealous guy does his own. The recession is doing his own. Just random opportunities that could turn out to be good opportunities go bad. And this man just keeps crying. Like, you cry at least once every 2 episodes in this drama. Kang Tae-pong could not catch a break. It got to a point I was begging the writers and the director, please give this guy a break. It was so heavy to watch someone just strive to keep his dad's business alive. Quite honestly, he could have just like closed shop and moved on. A lot of people, they lost their businesses, right? But like, no, he was like, listen to me, he held the business by the throat. It was so genuine, and thankfully the actors know how to act, right? So you could feel every emotion. One of the staff kept coming back one after the other to the company just because of their love for the CEO and the fact that his son was trying. Speaking of the struggles that each character had, one of the staff literally joined a cult. Another staff basically betrayed them because she had her son on the line. She was being blackmailed with her son on the line. Another one, his dad's business was going to collapse. His dad was gonna commit suicide. Omi-san is going through her own shit because like she wants to be a trader, but trading is not for women.
Bombastic side eye.
Another guy goes to prison in Thailand, Abby. I don't remember where, but he goes to prison in another country because he tried to bribe an official and things escalated. Like, a lot of things were going on. Wang Namo is Kang Tae-pong's best friend. He lost their family business as well. That one closed down, and that's where Kang Tae-pong and the rest of the Typhoon Company had to move to because they couldn't afford their original office. I just spat. Meanwhile, Omi-san's sister that wanted to be a flight attendant but was cut off of the program because of the recession had to become a shopping complex. Those people that help you out in like a shopping mall or something. She does. Wang Namo's mom lost her job and her money like to a fucking, what do you call them? Pyramid scheme. Like, a lot was going on, all right? So you're really inside the IMF crisis. It feels like you're there watching people try to navigate their life in such a deteriorating economy. While that's going on, there is a sliver of hope for Kang Tae-pong because he and Omi-san start to build something, and that's sort of like a beacon of hope for him to keep pushing on, and she stands by her man. Oh yes, I forgot the villain of this story, Pyo Hyun-jun. I can't beat this guy. They made his character so insufferable. You know all those rich kids that feel like they are entitled to everything because their dad is rich?
Yeah.
And then they're so mad at another guy who seems to have everything that they want. But if you look at it, they're in a much better position than this guy is, but they're just jealous of this guy, and they have been jealous of this guy for so long, to the point where they fuck this guy up.
I think I understand.
Pyo Hyun-jun is trying to succeed his dad in his business. His dad don't really fucks with him because, quite honestly, Pyo Hyun-jun does not know anything. So his dad don't really fucks with him. Deep down, his dad kind of wants his son to be like Kang Tae-pong. because Kang Tae-pung and his dad kind of clashed one time, and his dad was like, damn, that's a man. Why can't you be like this man? So Pyo Hyun-jin does not like Kang Tae-pung, right? So if you're looking for a drama that kind of shows you the struggles of people in a time period where all you need is a sliver of hope, you should probably watch Typhoon Family. I was bullied into watching it, not because I didn't want to see it, but because everyone was around me was seeing it. And although I don't mind spoilers, it gets to a point where people's opinions kind of, destroy the opinions that you could have formed for yourself while watching. So I just like, fuck it. And I watched it and I really enjoyed it. So overall, Typhoon Family, I'm not going to spoil the end for you. I'm not going to say more than I've said. I've given you an overview. This should be interesting enough to go watch the show if you really want to watch the show. Overall, for me, Typhoon Family is a solid 8.9 out of 10. Should I just give it a 9 out of 10? I don't dislike anything about the show particularly. Do I? Minus Pyo Hyun-jin, I don't think I really dislike anything about this show. The cinematography, amazing. Everything about the editing, also amazing. The pacing, absolutely dead-ass insanely accurate. Like, I don't want to geek out. 9 out of 10. It's a 9 out of 10 for me. I really enjoyed it. I cried so much, but at the end I felt like the resolution was very deserved. Somebody got slapped across the face at the end of the show. So when they slapped across the face, they were almost pummeled, child. They almost, so yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all I can say for Typhoon Family without like completely spoiling the drama. You should probably go watch it. You should definitely go see it. And in the comment section, tell me what you think about the drama and if you liked it and what your rating for the drama is. If you're here at this point of this show, don't know why you're here, but I'm obsessed with you. Thank you so much for watching. So I started a new channel. I haven't even posted anything on there, but I started a new channel because I really wanted to do less scripted, even though this one is not even scripted. I just came back after Christmas and New Year. This is not a scripted video. Neither is the one coming after this because I'm filming both of them in the same day. But I wanted to do less niche content and just post myself doing things that I like and things related to my job in real life. Because if you don't know, I'm a cinematographer, videographer, video editor. I'm in that industry. So I wanted to post more content relating to that and just my daily life. And I don't know how that's gonna go. But if you're interested, you could go follow that channel. It's JD's Camcorder. I'm so smart. Yeah, I'ma see you next week. Hey, did I just shoot myself in the leg by saying next week? It's my social media handle. That's like one of the only things I missed about this. Bye.